Thank you for the suggestions. Welcome to another episode of Top Boy Sunday. I'm Mike. Today we're joined by actually 3 guests, but one very special co-host, my lovely wife, Jessica.
Hey,
right?
Hey everyone.
And then all the way from Hollywood, California, we have Monica and my old friend, Yesenia. Oh, they're actually both old friends.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Like, who am I? I'm like, am I just here?
Yeah. Ladies. All right. Before we get started with intros and backgrounds and all that, today we are trying out, it's called Liquid Candy Hazy IPA from Tarantula Hill Brewing Company. These guys are out in Thousand Oaks. Let's try them out. And tell me what you think.
The cover looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the cover actually does look really cool.
Are we cheering?
Yeah.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
And then my wife has her own drink because she doesn't drink beer anymore.
Are you gonna do the left hand thing here? No, not for us.
Oh yeah. So I forgot to mention.
What?
We drink out of our.
I'm like, I already drank.
All right, we'll let that one slide if you drank out of your right hand. But from here on out, it's left hand consumption, and don't point.
Okay.
Okay, and then
What happens if you do?
you take a shot.
You take a shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
so please do not point.
We might be taking an Uber back
I
home.
know. I'm
recommend
like,
it.
let me just sit on my right hand.
Yeah, I recommend
The
it.
Jeepeta staying. The Jeepeta staying.
No.
I recommend it. What do you guys think? Like, it is a little watered down to me.
It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be, like a normal
Yeah.
IPA.
It has an aftertaste.
Like
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Didn't you say it's liquid candy? I did not taste candy.
I tasted the sweetness of it
The sweetness.
in the aftertaste.
I don't think it was meant that they meant the candy part literally, right?
No, I know, but I'm
But
just
why
saying.
would they name it that then?
I'm not sure.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it is
I'm like-
more like on the sweet side, so it's not like your regular
It's not
beer.
as
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, it tastes like a watered down blonde, not an IPA.
I could,
Yeah.
I can taste the water blonde.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Watered down.
Water blonde.
I know.
And then for special requests, the ladies have Moscow mules in front of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
hate it.
I'm not going to about it. Like, I wouldn't order it.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't order it.
You wouldn't buy it again.
No.
Like I will drink it right now, but I no.
You're gonna have to drink it right now.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Damn, this is a lot.
This is a lot.
Whoa. Anyways, cheers again.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Cheers.
I didn't tap. Sorry.
But thank you for having us.
No
Yes.
worries.
Thank you for having us.
Go ahead and drink out of your right hand again. Oh, no. Maybe,
No, that's not-
I've had too many drinks.
I'm like, I'm literally sitting on my right hand. I am because I don't trust myself. You scared me. I was like, what do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna do that again.
I know. Maybe you
Gotta
need
try to
another shot.
trick us.
It's
Yeah,
just that you
maybe.
live here. You
Yeah.
could just
I can just go to
knock
sleep,
out.
yeah. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me. All right. You know what? Usually I ask, like, where you guys are from. You right? Mm-hmm. But today, like, let's ask, when did we meet? Do you guys remember?
2009,
2009.
2008,
I didn't know what I was wearing.
8.
Really?
Yeah, because it was a party.
The party or the club?
Party.
Party.
Oh,
It was a party out in Sylmar.
yep. It was a house party.
And it
got
was
raided.
2007.
2007.
It was our senior. It was around our senior year because that's
Yes.
when Katya moved out to the Valley.
Yeah,
Senior
it was
year.
like December 2007, and then we
It was
graduated the
before-
following year.
What?
Oh,
was
before you guys graduated.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because it was one of our first parties. Katya did just move out here.
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing I remember because I was one of the like big because we wouldn't come out here. You guys were known for like the parties out here that were huge. You don't do that in Hollywood. It gets like really, really fast. And here they're like big, someone's backyard with the big music or whatever. But yeah, and it was. I remember Lil Screech was like, of course, Lil Screech. He was going crazy dancing, but it was a fun time. But yeah, it was a party, and then it got raided. I remember that.
Yeah, it was
the
like
parties in Sylmar are big.
Yeah,
Because
they're
the backyards
big.
are huge, so nobody ever calls to complain about noise.
Yeah.
I remember that one was pretty big.
there was horses in the back and everything.
What?
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, it was like one of
Was
those
it-
ranch homes.
Was it like a banda party or just?
No. It was a DJ.
like there was a DJ.
Banda wasn't that in back then.
yeah.
Yeah, unless you knew somebody.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, man, it must have been like 500 kids back there, no?
It was a lot of
I
kids.
can't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
I remember we drove together with, of course, you would drive.
Of course.
Your Nissan Altima.
Rest in peace, Tinkerbell.
Rest in peace. She was a true G. With Katia. We picked her up when we came here, and then that's where I met all you guys. That's the first time I met all you guys.
It was just such a blur. Everything senior year, just everything mushed together.
Damn, 2007. That's
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, and because anybody that lives over the hill, like past the valley, thinks it's way further than it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
Agreed.
thought. Yeah.
Because Hollywood, like, if you take the traffic out of the equation, it's only 10 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's usually not a lot of traffic from here to Hollywood.
Yeah, depending on the
It's
time.
Getting to
I was
downtown.
going to say, yeah,
that
depending on
is-
the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, if it's at night
Oh, at night now.
and there's like a concert or, people are
Yeah.
going to the clubs or the bars, yes, traffic for sure.
Yeah, no, but once you hit that like during daytime, once you hit sunset, that's when like the traffic starts
yeah.
to back
like
up.
our exits.
Yeah.
Our exits.
Literally our
Yeah.
Like
exits.
Sunset, Vermont, it gets bad.
Yeah.
And do you remember meeting Monica and Yesenia?
I do.
Uh-huh.
I remember the night that I met both of them.
Okay.
I think you met Monica first, though, no? Because it was for
No,
Monica's.
no, I met you guys together. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
And we were at the Roomba room.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I was going to say, I'm like, no, I remember it because then I was so excited to meet you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and he said, "Oh, we're gonna go meet my two good friends," and it was your birthday. And
Yeah.
you guys were super sweet and nice. So
I remember
It was
I
a
got
great
pretty
time.
Drunk. Yeah. No, yeah, we danced. Remember there was so many rooms?
yeah, which
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It was
liked
a fun
it.
night. That
It
was a
was.
fun birthday.
Yeah,
It
that,
was.
that place in downtown was so cool because like they had a reggaeton room, they had a banda room.
They had a banda room.
Uh-huh.
And they had like a
cumbia.
bachata room,
Yep.
which was really cool too.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. I'm so glad you guys came to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
really
great
nice.
time. And you know what? That you're right. That is the first time me and you had met in 2007 at that Silmar party.
Yeah.
It's the same night that I got that ticket for urinating in public.
Is that why you remember it so clearly?
I do.
You're
I
like
do.
2007 at this time.
Yeah, because like it was like so many of us, right? They
The
got
Holly
rated.
hoodies. The Holly hoodies.
It got rated, and I was peeing against the wall, and then the cop just like happened to be in a bad mood, and he saw me, and he's like, "Oh," and he started writing me up.
How much was the ticket?
It wasn't that expensive. It was like $200, but like thing is that they gave me 40 hours of community service
Yeah.
They give you community service for.
for anything.
But they took it off, didn't you say?
yeah,
They didn't put it on his record.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
Which
okay.
is-
Were you still,
Like, who
you were
cares,
you were
you know?
just 18? Because your birthday's in December.
As long as it's not on
yeah. I
there.
was just 18.
So you were just 18.
Yeah, and then
Oh, so maybe that's why? Or you were 18 already.
I was 18 already.
Oh.
I was 18 already. And then actually, the first time I met Yesenia, we were at our friend Lee's house.
So you had already known,
Yeah.
you knew her already.
Yeah, I knew her for like a month, and then
okay.
Monica started coming
Got it.
around. Yeah, because I guess Yesenia vouched for us that we're cool, you know.
From what I remember.
Yeah, because she
From what I
came,
can gather.
she came to the house hot that day and saying like, "Oh, I thought people from the valley were just a bunch of chunts." Then,
She was ready to fight.
Yeah,
She was ready to
basically,
fight.
she came in.
She was
with-
like, I'm going to show you how to party because I'm from Hollywood.
yeah, exactly.
But wait, tell
Okay,
the story
stories.
though. Tell the story. How did she prove you wrong though? You need to hear the outcome. Have you heard this story before?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this is great.
Yeah, so she comes in hot, like talking all sorts of doo-doo against us. We're like, oh, it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And then she says, that's what you guys are drinking, and we were drinking Coors Light. It's what we could afford at the time, or Natty Light, or whatever we were
What
drinking.
is that?
Natty Light? Natural Light?
Oh.
Yeah, Natty Light. Yeah, right? Omar, you've heard of it? Yeah, you seen it? Yeah.
Oh.
When times
Is
are
it a valley
tough.
thing? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah. Still talking shit, I see. Still talking shit.
Damn.
And so, yeah, Yesenia come in like, oh, no, real Mexicans, we drink blah, 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 and this and that. And I was like, oh, dang, all right, cool. And we were playing cards, or King's Cup, actually. And then at some point, like between the hours of 10 at night to 1 in the morning, because we were still partying at that time, Yesenia just gets real quiet. And we're like, damn, what happened to the big dog? And then we look over, and she had just
On the table.
threw up all over herself on a white cashmere sweater.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not the
Why?
cashmere.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. But Michael came to my rescue.
yeah.
Yeah, Michael's cool that way.
Yeah.
They put me in a room to sleep. I took off my shirt. He gave me his sweater.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember like saying that though, that they sucked and
No, I didn't say that. No, that's
She
no,
remembers.
no, that's,
She remembers.
that's no. If anything, that was probably Blanco, not me.
That was years later.
Oh yeah, that
But yeah,
was years
she
later.
came. Yeah, she came in hot too.
Yeah, she came
Yeah.
in hot and spicy.
Yeah. Saying how much better she was and stuff like that. I'm joking, Blanco. If you watch this, I doubt it, but it's fine.
I forgot that's how you met
That's
them.
how I met them.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Because I was working at, no, I wasn't at Fossil yet, but I do remember like I worked at Fossil and I would get off of work and then just come over
'cause it
here.
was by
Yeah, 'cause,
Universal.
you know, yeah,
Oh, you worked at City Walk.
yeah, in City Walk.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
City Walk is like,
You're there already.
yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. When was the? Okay, I met you that one time. When? Okay,
It was
wait.
like a month before that party.
Okay, I know, but when did we go over your house? And we were.
I was wearing my white polka dotted sweater. I remember that.
Yeah, and Kate was wearing a green shirt, and I took photos. Was that after?
Yes.
Probably that one was dated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I still have pictures.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
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 But definitely senior year. That's when we met.
And then we would come
You
here
guys
after.
have known each other for a while.
Yeah, a long time.
15
we-
years.
Yeah, we've been partying for a long time.
I know.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know, it's more than half of your life.
Getting there.
I'm only 22, so.
If it's senior year. Oh, yeah.
I'm 25. What are you talking about? I'm 25.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and you know what? We've never brought it up, baby, but where are you from? Where did you grow up, and where are you now?
So I was born in Hollywood, actually. And then I lived in Mid-City. And when we were 8, or when I was 8, we moved to the Valley. And then I've been a Valley girl ever since.
Cool.
What part of the valley?
Proud Valley girl. San Fernando Valley. East Valley.
Yeah. Specifically Arleta.
East Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arleta. But people are not going to know where Arleta's at.
Yeah, I'll still shout it out. Yeah.
If you're from the valley, you know Arleta.
We're neighbors
So,
with
yeah,
Pacoima, also neighbors with Panorama City, and neighbors with Sun Valley. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, I didn't know that.
like if you're mapping it out like on your own, if you're not from the area, it's 10 miles north of Hollywood, exactly 20 miles north of downtown LA. Yeah.
Wow.
And then for those that are out of state, 20 miles might not seem a lot, but it'll take an hour and a half to get to downtown. Like an
It's LA.
Yeah.
Those 20 miles could be an hour and a half,
Yeah.
maybe
hour and a
2
half.
hours.
Yeah. And if there's a bad accident, 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
No, it's bad. 5 p.m. on a Friday? Nope.
405.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Where are you guys from? Where'd you guys grow up?
Hollywood, baby.
Born, raised, haven't left.
Yeah, Hollywood. I think the same area, East Hollywood. Now it's called East Hollywood, but really it was Hollywood.
When did they change that?
It just changed.
It's just because you have West Hollywood, you know, and then you have Hollywood, and then we're like where Hollywood turns into like Silver Lake Echo Park area. So we're still not considered Silver Lake or Echo Park, but we're right there at the cutoff point.
Is it still Little Armenia or Little Bangladesh?
I'm in Little Armenia.
Yeah, we're both in Little Armenia.
Yeah. But growing up, I was more like in Hollywood. And then it wasn't until 10th grade year that I moved to like the east side of Hollywood. But yeah, born, raised in Hollywood.
And man, like I can never picture myself living there. Not because it's not nice or anything like that, right?
Well,
But you know,
Yeah. What
It's
do
not
you
the
consider
nicest.
nice anywhere? I'm like, yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
the
now,
nice.
yes, it's nice. Getting nice.
yeah, right. So like, hold on.
Hold on to your house.
For real, hold
sell.
on to her house. Yeah, her house is a moneymaker for sure.
Don't sell. But the thing is, the parking situation, like people like getting straight up fights over parking.
Me, I don't have parking. This is why I like take Uber. That's why I told her right now, can you drive? Yeah, because I don't have parking. It's horrible. And I grew up in that area, so I know like the secrets, like this street you could park after this time, or this time like the mechanics are gone, so you could park after 6.
Yeah.
But like if I were to have driven today to come back home, like
You
there's
won't
no parking.
find- yeah,
There's
you
no
won't
parking.
find parking.
And everybody does illegal parking too.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, there are literally people waiting, or just driving around the block, waiting hours.
For somebody to move.
Yeah, for somebody to move.
That's been me.
Oh,
That sucks.
I know.
sorry.
I know.
sorry.
It's really bad.
yeah. Not everybody has a mansion like Yesenia over here.
I know. Her little Jeep beep beep.
I got the parking spot, so you know I had to make fill of it.
And do you ever do that? You ever charge for parking out there? No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, damn. I was just joking around.
Because what are you near? Like, is there a club nearby or?
No, not a club, but it's just like not that we like rent it out like that, but no, we have neighbors who don't have a parking spot.
Ah, I see.
And
Okay.
so, like, for example, we rent it out to this guy who does Uber Lyft. So he does Uber Lyft. He doesn't have a spot to park his car, so my mom rents out a spot to him.
Well, that's kind of cool though.
yeah,
that
'cause-
helps them a lot.
Yeah, we have the parking spots.
Yeah.
So we rent that out. A little extra money for my mom helps him out. So he can go to work, come back,
Nice.
and not worry about the
You know,
parking situation.
It's very like Guatemala style. Like over there, where my grandparents are from, they did have like throughout the years like a couple taxi drivers that would park their taxis there, and then they would walk to their house.
Yeah.
You know,
Because they're not allowed. You're not allowed. It's taxis and like ice cream trucks and like food trucks. You can't have them parked out in the streets. They have to be
Overnight?
Yeah, like or just out. Like they have to be stored away and put away.
In like a garage or in a driveway.
know that.
Yeah. So that's why like if you see a bunch of like the loncheras or like the like ice cream trucks, you don't.
They're in a you're right.
They're in a storage
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
They're
or like
not-
those parking. You know how people just have parking lots? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I didn't know that.
and then
Random fact.
like from your guys' perspective, what are the pros and cons of living in that area?
Definitely pros, all these foodie, like we're big foodies.
Yeah.
And we love going and trying different foods. And it's just like, so we're in Little Armenia, but we got Little Bangladesh, we got Thai,
Best Thai food in the world.
best Thai
Hollywood.
food. Yes.
Yeah,
the
but
Thai
also
food.
where we live, because we live like 5 blocks away from
Yeah.
each other. They've turned that little area, her street, that little area is like 2 restaurants that are now so popular. Like even like actresses have like dropped name,
Oh
and
damn!
it's really good.
Yeah.
But
Like we
now
went to
the
Yesenia's
traffic-
house today, like that.
But like the
Doña May
traffic, it's, I know. Like it's cool because we've gone to those restaurants and we
Yeah.
walk there.
Yeah.
So it's dope because then we can just be like, oh, you want to go here? We just walk. But the amount of traffic now and like those are pros, I would
yeah.
say.
The food, the fact that you can get like an Uber Lyft and it's not going to be that expensive.
Like everywhere's like $3.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I mean,
Seven.
12.
Nah, it's still not bad. Like for us, it's gone up to like 12 to and up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Anywhere.
depends where you're going, but yeah, I think the cool thing is that you guys are like right in the middle of everything,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and there's like you really don't need to go anywhere.
Right. And then like you guys, like you said, it's just right over the hill for the valley. So like, yeah, when we would come to the valley, well, I went to school in Northridge. So like my last year I would commute to Northridge. So it wasn't that bad of a commute because it was just really right over the hill. But yeah, like even downtown LA, you could just take the street down and you get there.
Right.
You don't have to jump on the freeway.
Yeah.
And for the out of town people, like, is the homeless thing getting better, worse?
COVID was bad. COVID time was really, really bad.
It's getting worse.
You
Now-
think so?
Now, yeah. I mean,
Like specifically, what boulevard?
everywhere.
All right, every boulevard.
Well, because they just found, I don't know if you guys saw, but in Hollywood and Vine, this is kind of like, but they found that dead body in the
Oh
metro.
damn! I hadn't heard of this.
Hollywood and Vine, it has been an issue. There's been a bunch of bodies there, but the reason is because Project Angel Food is there. Like, so, it's
And we hate them.
no. Project
No,
Angel Food is
No?
They're,
no,
they're
no.
nonprofit.
They're
Yeah.
nonprofit.
Oh, okay.
They give out food to the homeless. So what the homeless do is they set up camp somewhere close to wherever they're going to get their next meal.
Right.
You know?
Also, the Salvation
What?
Army is
The
around
Salvation
there.
Army is
Oh,
just
okay.
right there.
And we hate them.
No.
No,
No?
we don't do that. They're helping
no
the
hate.
people. There's no hate.
No hate.
What did they did? Was it an overdose?
No, I don't know the specifics. My sister was telling me, but that the body was, everybody thought he was sleeping. Because when I would take the train, I didn't get a car till like later, so I know everything about the train. But like people could just sleep there, it's the train.
Yeah.
So people thought that he was sleeping.
So he was on the train.
He was on the train,
On
and
the
then he
floor.
just didn't wake up. And
Oh,
then he was
geez.
dead for like X amount of hours, and no one knew.
I'm guessing it is an overdose.
Yeah, I mean, it could be,
guessing.
or sometimes if they have chronic conditions and it's not like controlled.
Yeah, or their heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that Vine in like Lexington, just right there, they found there was gunshots and someone died from those gunshots. They think it was like another homeless, invading the other one. There's been a couple situations in that area, so that's not the first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's gotten worse. For sure.
Worse? Okay.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, I used to take the red line all the time,
Me too.
and it
the
was,
bus.
and I was 17.
And for
You
those
know?
that don't know, the red line is like the public
subway.
The
yeah.
subway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to
the
take the
here in
subway
LA.
all the time, and it was. I mean, yeah, you have you had your fair share of weirdos,
Yeah.
but nothing
But-
that I was scared of.
Yeah.
that's
you
what
know?
me and my sister always
And
talk
now I'm
about.
like, oh, I don't want to go. On
I got
the
a
metro.
ticket on the metro line,
Oh,
truancy
damn.
ticket.
true.
They did a tardy sweep.
Yesenia, that is your personal problem. That wasn't a homeless person.
No, but like
We're trying to solve homelessness over here.
know.
And then
She's like, I was late. I was ditching school.
no, I was on my way to school and I got a
Late.
truancy.
Yeah, be selfish over there.
Yeah, I was on my way, and they did like a tardy sweep in the metro.
Damn.
Yeah, just side story.
I forgot they used to do that too.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Or so the orange line was a big thing in high school
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
It was our version or the Valley's version
Yeah.
of like the subway, right?
Yeah, over there in Canoga Park, no?
Well,
No,
it
it's
goes to
in-
Canoga to North
like
Hollywood.
Pierce,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And now on that place or on that bus, they would always go around checking to make sure like you bought a ticket, because you know how you could just get on and not buy a ticket.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people got caught.
Yeah,
that
like
way.
I showed my student pass. I'm like, oh, here. And they're like, oh, no, come with me. I was like, but I have my pass. They're like, no, we're doing a truancy thing. And I was so
Like,
mad.
yeah, I'm on the way to school.
Yeah, I was on my way to school. I was.
Liar.
I was. Literally. And then they took everybody that they pulled off the train, they took them to our school. And then our dean was like, because he knew me, he's like, what are you doing? Why? They put us in handcuffs, and yeah, and they put us in like a van and took us
intense.
to the school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
geez.
it was a big thing, and took everybody to the auditorium, and then so everybody that was like, because it was like 3 other students that were also from Hollywood, and so the dean came over and he just looks at me and he's like, out of all people, you like, what are you doing here? Like I was like, I was on my way to school.
They gave me a ride now.
No, they took me to
Expunge
school.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's how Hollywood you guys are. You guys went to Hollywood High
Yeah.
School.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I teach there now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I teach there now. So
And, what do you teach over there, Yesenia?
PE.
PE. Okay,
School
cool.
PE.
Okay, and then
How do you like it?
like don't minimize it. Say the soccer team and all that. No?
Yeah, so I started coaching like right after high school. So because I was coaching, that kind of led me to get into kinesiology. And then at first I was thinking like athletic trainer, but I just ended up coaching and liking, working with the kids. And like I said, I knew a lot of like the administrators at the school and stuff. So they kind of encouraged me to go towards the education field. So that's what I ended up doing. And sure enough, after I finished, I had like a lot of open doors. So
Good.
yeah.
Sick ass, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Don't minimize it. You're like
Yeah.
a G
Yeah.
there. I know. I like how he said that. I'm like, yeah, because you were also the athletic director.
Yeah. So
Oh, just the athletic director.
I know. Just,
Nothing.
I've just been there forever.
yeah.
And Monica, you used to work at the famous Magic Castle, no?
I did.
Alright.
Yeah. for
How
a
was
while.
that? Like
That was
you-
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at the hotel and then I worked at the club
And-
for a while.
And how many magicians did you meet?
Ooh, a couple weird ones. They're weird.
Yeah, the weird guys.
They're
Huh?
very like unique. They're just unique people. They really love their magic.
And then, all right, so let me back up just a second. Like for those that don't know, what is the Magic Castle?
It's a magic club. It is what it is. It's so funny, but it is what it is. It's a magic castle. It's filled with, it's a club. It's a private club. Wow, I haven't said this spiel in like a while. But yeah, you have to have like a membership to attend. Either you're a student, like you learn magic, or you just have like a membership to go. And it's private.
And like even to acquire a membership, like you have to know somebody, no?
No, you could just sign up. It's
Okay.
just there was like a wait list back then.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I think it's expensive. And
Yeah, like you have to
if
pay
you're not a
monthly.
member, then you have to get invited, invite only.
Yeah,
Invite
it's a
only
big deal.
or stay at the hotel.
Yeah, that's where you worked, and that's
Yeah. But then that becomes expensive, right? Because then you stay at the hotel and you're already wasting money for the hotel. And then you
Right.
got to waste money. And then it's like fine dining. It's not
It's
cheap.
fine dining.
Yeah.
And you have to pay to enter the club.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like $30.
Yeah.
Probably
We
more
were just
expensive.
there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, but the first time I don't remember paying the fee to get in.
We paid it.
We didn't? Oh, no.
She's like, I paid it. No.
I paid it.
Yeah, there's a
It
fee.
was our second time.
This is,
Oh, yeah.
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 if you guys didn't know, this is my sugar mama. She pays all my stuff.
He's like, that's why I thought it was free.
I thought it was
It was
no,
free
baby.
for him.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, I remember. Okay, the hard work.
And then Yamashiro.
Oh yeah, Yamashiro.
Yeah, before you couldn't get into that, like that, before.
Yamashiro?
Yeah.
No, that was always a restaurant.
Yeah.
That was always a nice little restaurant.
But it is reservation only.
Yeah.
And speaking of sugar mamas, I took you there too
Right? Yeah.
Let me remind you.
for your birthday. That's where I took you.
That's right.
Because you could see, it's a beautiful restaurant.
Beautiful
yes,
restaurant.
yes.
The food was delicious.
Yeah.
But it's expensive.
It's
Yeah.
this sushi restaurant on top of a hill in like overlooking all of LA, right?
Hollywood, yeah.
Or Hollywood. And then I remember that you had ordered us like this sushi boat, like this. It's
Wow.
It's what it's.
Okay, sugar
I
mama.
know. What was his birthday? I wanted to make it special.
It's what it sounds like.
But
It's just like
it's a boat.
Yeah, it's this miniature boat, but it's not so miniature. It's like massive. It's like this area of the table.
Wow.
Speaking
And
of,
it's
remember
all
for
different
Katya's
kinds of
birthday
sushis.
in North Hollywood?
What happened to you?
In North Hollywood for Katya's birthday, it was her 21st birthday. Remember that sushi, like huge ass in North Hollywood? It was like this big sushi tray that they brought us.
I don't remember. No.
Was it that sushi place that you guys? I didn't go to that one, but I remember you
Where
said
they
it
had
was-
like the servers were like animated and they would come in like
Oh.
swinging.
They
and
danced?
You know they
stuff.
got sued a bunch of times.
Did they?
Yeah. it's
Why?
like- It's like
God.
Tokyo Co or
Tokyo
Tokyo Dell, something like that.
Something
Devils.
Devils.
And then like, all right,
They
so
got sued?
yeah, they got sued a bunch of times because they were over serving people. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so this sushi place, like they would seat you at right at 8, right when your appointment was, because it's by appointment only, and then like your waiter does not ask you; she just brings drinks, right? Sake and Sapporo, and she's like, if you guys want sushi, if you guys want to order sushi, I need minimum 5 shots each of you, and yeah, you would drink it, and then
Wait, like
But
for
it was
real?
like a platter like the size of this
Yeah.
of sushi.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
Mexico.
Wait, so
and then
wait, she wouldn't even ask you like, "Hey, who's
Nope.
drinking?
No,
Who wants
it,
water?"
It looks like she would
It's
go
an
around.
AA.
I know. I'm like, even
It's
the
an
little
AA
kids.
meeting.
Yeah, she would go around and like, it looks like you guys need more shots. You guys are being boring. And yeah, like she would bring more. Like, you wouldn't ask us.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you would
Like
have a show. Like
Yeah, like this
you go on your
show was like dudes in like puppet outfits.
Huh?
I remember
Wait,
like a
what?
Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds weird.
So
Yeah.
It
weird.
was fun.
By
Well,
the time,
after a couple of drinks, I'm sure it's fun. And I'm like, for us, we're like Spider-Man outfit
Yeah.
and sushi.
yeah, and the sushi was pretty good. Like,
That's
from what I
5
remember.
shots.
I'm not gonna do it.
Not to take away from your date.
Oh no, it was great.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but Yamashiro is literally
So
behind
you used to
Magic
work there, too?
Castle. It's right behind Magic Castle.
Yeah, it's right behind. We used to it was I still say to this day, it was my best job ever. It was so much fun.
The Magic Castle.
The Magic Castle. The hotel was so much fun. The club was so much fun. I got to take you to the club. And then at Yamashiro, did you guys ever see the pool? There's a pool there.
In the middle.
Yes.
I would
Yeah.
go
Ooh.
there all the time for free. So I would
Nice.
take her too.
My nephew learned how to swim there.
You can swim
Yeah.
there?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. I mean,
Like
like,
guest.
yeah.
Like if you were in the hotel.
Yeah. Because that used to be it was an apartment building, but that used to be like really old school, like hotels too.
Yeah.
It seems like one of those really nice hotels where nobody even uses the pool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people actually lived there too. So it was like half hotel, half apartment building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and people had lived there for years. So it was really cool.
Okay.
I love that part of Hollywood though, like the old Hollywood. 'Cause it's really
Yeah.
old.
Like or this is Friday night. It's like around 9:30, right?
What?
Omar, what time is it right now?
Right now?
10.
Oh, it's 10. Sorry.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that area that they're talking about, it's packed right now.
Oh, it's popular.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's by the Hollywood Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like unfortunately, I don't think it's ever been like really big of a I don't know, like it's not like a Vegas kind of thing, and even though they've always tried to make it kind of like it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
not, but
There's no gambling, and
Yeah.
you can't drink on the street.
Well, no, but I'm saying like club after.
mean-
It's like not club after club,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I think like because we lived in Hollywood, that was another perk. When we graduated, there was like 18 and over clubs. Like
Yeah.
a lot
A
of
lot.
18 and
Even
over
there,
clubs.
Empire. We went
Yeah,
to Empire.
Crest.
Yeah.
Empire
Crest.
Avalon. Was it
Yeah.
Avalon?
Omar knows.
No, what was that
Right,
Kiss
those
FM one? Do you
Oh,
remember
the
that
one in Hollywood and Highland, the one upstairs.
Yeah.
There's a Dave and Buster's there now.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Elevate?
God.
No. It was some.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It was
but it was
also the
always
one
on
with
the
the
gonna
white
come to us,
couches.
watch.
The one with the white couches that was like by Cabo Cantina.
Cabo Cantina,
Yeah,
but
and
that
they-
one was on.
And there was white couches. Oh my God, I can't remember. It was like white couches all the time. You
They were
don't
like,
remember?
Well, there's like down on like what is it in front of 24
Florentine
Hours?
Gardens too.
Florentine
Yes.
Gardens. Yeah.
Does that even exist still?
Yeah.
It still exists.
Oh,
it's still there?
Yeah.
No.
It's
It looks
there.
like crappy though, huh?
Yeah. I know Sundays is Mexican night.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There was
Find me
also
there.
Circus.
Circus.
Oh,
The
Cahuenga,
arena.
The arena. The arena's not there. Circus is not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because somebody got killed at the arena, no?
It's a condo now, but I don't.
Ah.
It's it's a whole
Someone got
complex.
killed?
I don't know.
Well,
If
that
somebody
wouldn't
got
surprise
killed,
me, but still.
yeah. Well, because Circus was in the back, and that was for LGBTQ, and then the arena was just different every night.
The arena had dance. Did you guys ever go to dance?
We would go Thursday, Friday,
I
Saturday.
think I only went
Monday.
once to Arena.
I went to the arena when I
You
was
would go a lot.
14 years old with my older sister on
Oh,
Sundays
man.
for Mexican night.
Yeah, I used to go to the arena a lot because that was an 18 and over club.
yeah.
There was another one too. Do you remember we even drove to? There was one like at a restaurant that I don't remember the name of it.
Joseph's.
I went there a bunch of times. Yeah.
Joseph's.
Oh, I busted my lip there. Yeah, no.
That was cool because it was a smaller place.
Yeah, it
and
was a smaller place.
And then the music was still loud, but it wasn't
more
as
chill.
loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was more chill.
And because I hated the arena and I hated all those other places you guys mentioned. Yeah, it was just too loud.
sorry.
The one down Joseph's, the
that
one
was
that
Empire.
that was Empire, and I remember meeting
We
you
went.
guys
Yeah.
there.
And when you have no rhythm, like you're not there to dance, you know. Right?
Up against the wall.
Yeah.
Like a
Did you guys
fly.
ever go to the Ruby?
No.
No,
That
where
was
is that?
Clockwork Orange and
Oh, Clockwork.
and Bangs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
We went there.
Yes.
That was the one by Ivar or something like that.
No, like Hollywood and close to Highland.
Where the Buffalo Wild Wings is.
Yes.
Yes.
But like,
Yeah, that one was
huge at 3 rooms.
Yeah, I remember that was like
What
the
was
80s
the other
Yes,
one?
That
I
was my
love
fa-
that
Me
one.
too.
That one was my favorite one.
Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
Raspberry, what was the other one in El Monte?
Oh,
no,
see,
no.
that's the one we got kicked out at. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember the name of it.
Short,
No.
was it something like strawberry, shortberry, or something Thursday nights?
And then look, like in like 2 minutes, you guys have named off like 50 clubs, right?
For girls. and you guys like to dance.
And we
I'm
live in
like,
Hollywood,
because I love
you know?
dancing. So
And
yeah.
and that's how popping. Just that little piece of
Oh,
LA.
a little area.
Yeah.
Little
Because that is
ass-
Hollywood.
Yeah.
We only named Hollywood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
Hollywood. I think there was only one at El Monte.
El Monte was in El Monte, and then Conga Room, that's in downtown. But all the
Yeah.
other ones
But
we
that Conga Room
mentioned.
was like after downtown. I think
Yeah.
was after we.
See,
turned
I wouldn't
21.
go to downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
no.
too far.
No, my first time going to for whose birthday was it that we went to the club for? Oh, for Lee's birthday. In downtown.
La Cita.
La Cita. I had never been.
yeah,
I had never
yeah,
been.
you're
Everybody
right.
had been, and just this year was my first time going.
The tequila place, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that place is pretty good.
Right next
Is
to
that
Grand
not by
Central.
Tequila place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
You know-
next to the
Grand
Central
Central.
Market.
Well, I've been to La Cita. I like La Cita. They
I
play
like
really
I
it.
like
good
it
music.
too. I just hate that it's so hot.
Yeah.
You know, speaking
cha-cha-cha.
speaking of Lee, speaking of Lee, our friend Lee, he was complaining that we weren't talking enough shit about him. So I'll talk shit about him.
Okay, well, let me start. No, I'm just kidding.
But before we get back, because I have more questions about like growing up in Hollywood, because it's very interesting, right? Like not everybody. Like,
Well,
so-
look, I didn't grow up in Hollywood, but Hollywood was
You experienced
Like,
it.
yeah.
the go-to
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Especially when you were able to like go out, and
Yeah.
then when you were
Yeah.
21,
And they
whoa.
don't have 18 and over clubs like.
not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. Well, it's because these little kids get
And
in.
then
No,
yeah,
that's
like
wild.
crazy.
but like
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like there's a kid in Nebraska like dreaming of going to Hollywood, and then
It's
like,
not the same, bro.
Yeah.
Go back.
It smells like urine.
Yeah.
Don't come to
you're gonna
LA.
step on shit. Like, don't.
No.
Please stay home.
I was walking to the gym, and there was this lady with the trash can, and she pulled the trash can was falling, and she's like lifting it. It was full of shit. Like I'd never.
I literally was
smelled-
going to the gym. You heard her? Yeah. That's why people hate us.
And she doesn't even live in the valley. It's just all LA guys. That's how we talk.
No, all right. So real quick, I'll tell you a little story about Lee.
All right.
Oh,
Because
damn.
he's very upset that we're not talking about him. You know,
That's true.
Oh, wow.
he's got a major ego. So there was one time.
You gotta feed it.
Lee
Yeah.
Reyes?
Yeah.
You gotta feed it.
Do the
Yeah.
Social security number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow. Date of birth. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What's that sports bar that's out there that you would take us to all the time? The one with two levels.
I love that bar.
Yeah. That place is great.
Was
They
it
closed
Dylan's?
it on,
it Dylan's?
next to Starfish Sushi
Starfish Sushi. Wait.
on Vermont.
Oh, that used to be our place. Public House.
Public House. Yeah, I used to love going there. That place is great.
It had
Yeah.
delirium.
I'm sad that you guys are telling me
so
it's-
sad. I don't think it survived the
closed. It
pandemic.
didn't make it past the pandemic.
That's what sucks. A lot of places didn't.
But that was the only place that was like really chill. Like you get good beer, good
Yeah,
like
it was-
pub
The
food.
pizza was good. They had
Yeah.
trivia night.
Yeah, like most places in Hollywood, like your tab's gonna come out to like $100 something bucks.
Yeah.
That place it was
Hollywood
like 30.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't survive.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, so there's one time with Lee. I didn't mention this last time. So say there's us four right here, right? And then there's Lee, and I ordered a thing of nachos, right? And we're watching a game. My nachos come first because he ordered the same plate of nachos. Mine come out first. I put it to the middle, and we're all picking at it, watching the game. And they lagged it for whatever reason. The kitchen, they bring his nachos, right? And I reach for the nachos. I grab two. I'm not even like paying attention, and I'm just watching the game. And then at one point, he's got his arm over the nachos, right? And I'm like, "Hey, get the fuck out of the way!" You know, I'm eating nachos.
Fucking hungry.
Yeah, because at this point, like we finished my nachos, and then it's only his. And he's like, "What the fuck? Like now these are mine." I was like, "What the fuck? Like I ordered these, and I shared with everybody. Like why aren't you sharing?"
Yeah.
That's your problem. And he
And, like,
just
he was
covers
serious?
it. Yeah, he was dead serious, dead ass serious. Like 21 Savage says. And I was like, damn. And then all of us, like the three friends that were, they know who they are. They can collaborate or corroborate the story.
They'll just extra
Like
like
we're like, damn, is this happening for real?
for real?
That's real. That's true.
Oh, I would be
Lee?
pissed. Lee, where are you? Where am I pointing?
I
No.
hope one of the three cameras.
Okay.
I
Oh,
hope
there's
you
three.
come on here and deny that story.
Oh my God. No, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, give me your nachos. I will take them away. I'll probably lie, like, oh my God, look at that hot girl. But
Yeah.
No, me and Monica are such foodies. Like we've always like
we love sharing. We love food.
Dude,
we
and-
love
and-
sharing.
And Danny Trejo has moved all his restaurants over there too. Mm-hmm. Danny Trejo
Trejo.
oh yeah. The donut shop.
and the taco spot.
I've
And-
never tried his tacos.
It's right next to that one place that you took us to, a Brickstone or
The Brickyard Pub.
yes, that one.
We've gone to the Brickyard Pub together. I don't remember. Did we? For
The-
what?
it wasn't open yet, but I know it's in that plaza.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Where?
Yeah, but there's something else there now. Remember we went there when I was pregnant with Andrew? With Betty and Jerry.
Yeah, you're right.
What is it called?
I'm not sure.
Tap? Maybe Tap?
33
Room?
Taps?
Yes, that one.
It's right next to it.
Oh my God, guys, I can't remember. Oh my God. Anyways, I
Me
should
neither.
try their tacos. Are they good?
I
they
I
legit?
haven't had 'em.
think it's Vine.
It's there?
I'm not sure. I don't know the
Yeah, I
streets like
think it's
you guys.
fine.
You guys know the like whenever I go to Hollywood, and I really appreciate when one of you guys is in the car because like I don't like I'll take Hollywood Boulevard and you're like no, get off.
Never.
Yeah,
Oh my
get
God.
off. Take this street. Blah
Franklin,
blah blah. this street.
Fountain, down.
Yeah.
Santa Monica.
Take this
Don't
sketchy
take
ass
Hollywood.
street. Don't look at the gangbangers. Just
Don't worry
get-
about
Oh my God.
through the alley. Don't worry about the needles. Don't worry about the needles.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the naked people. Just run.
And you know that's the thing too. Like when you guys were still in high school, it was still kind of like a little bit active in Hollywood. No,
What do you mean active?
like
You
there
mean
was
like
still-
gang members?
Yes,
I would say
and that's died down a
yeah.
ton.
I would say
Yeah.
like middle
It's
school.
gentrified now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Middle school was, at least for me, where I lived, very much present.
Yeah, same.
But then once we went into high school, not so much because, you got into the pretty boy era, where
Omar was a part of that.
You had the spiky hair?
no.
No.
No,
And so you didn't see the same, the people that were gang related or gang involved. You didn't know because, everybody was into, dressing a certain way and being a certain way. So you really didn't know. And it kind of, not that it died down, but also because we grew up with a lot of people, we knew them as like kids, and
Yeah.
so we didn't see them as like gang members because
As
we knew-
dangerous.
Omar showing us a picture. Omar showing
Oh,
us
you
a
had the
picture.
chain.
Yeah, he was
Plain-
obviously
was
a
very
gang member.
active.
plain black
He was
tea.
very active.
Plain black tea. I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, because I think the only around art, I think, because you grew up different
Yeah.
than our area, and I think for us was like MS-13 around that area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was one neighbor that was, but he was like OG gangster, like you could like the scary one with like the
Yeah, like
khaki shorts. And
he had been
the-
to prison a few times.
Oh, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Tattoos on the face. But he knew us when we were little because we used to play with him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like that respect. Like when he would see us, he would still say hi to me and my mom.
Yeah.
So like everybody knew not to fuck with us.
Oh.
But that was cool because he'd be like, hey, and we're like, oh my God, scared.
What's
but like,
your,
hey,
what's your mom's
up?
name?
Anna.
Ahí viene Doña Ana.
Yeah. And be like, everybody respected me. Like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, they got us.
So you were from the area, and like nobody was like, yeah.
Yeah, like, and you would know when he would be out of jail. Like, it was, because you would just see
It was
his
like-
friends pop out, and like, they would just be,
The vertical.
Dubs.
he was
Dubs.
scary
Dubs.
looking.
Pigeons.
He was like intimidating for sure, because he was like the OG ones, and then all his friends would come out, and we were like, oh man, he's out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'd always say, be like, oh, hey, we're friends. We played together.
Yeah, and so me growing up, I was closer to like Vine and Sunset. There was this restaurant, the Old Spaghetti Factory, that was there before.
Oh, yeah.
So I lived on the street, and literally Sunset divided Gordon Street. And so you had one gang member affiliation on one side and then the other on the other side. And like I said, we grew up with a lot of them. And my dad was
I
like
think
this.
that's what it is that you grew up with them, so...
It wasn't a big deal.
But
Yeah.
because, like, again, Sunset divided them and it was different, like, affiliations, you did have to be careful. But then also my dad was big, tall, scary-looking man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
was.
so, you know, they wouldn't mess with us because my dad was very scary-looking.
Yeah, he had a fierce mustache.
Yeah, yeah. But you did have, like, they you know, they would try to come in, you know, or this gang would try to go into that gang. And so you did hear a lot of it, you know, around you. At least for me, because, like I said, it was like Sunset divided them. And, you know, so they would try to get into each other's territory. But it was more towards middle school, not so much
And
during
then,
high school.
what I'm trying to get at is like it died down by the time you guys got to like 22.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like where I grew up, because my cousins still live there. We used to live in apartments, and they still live there. And so we would go back a lot. But when I was a little kid, we used to hear people running on the roofs. There was always like a police car patrolling.
Yeah.
You know where I grew up on? You know Baby Boy, the movie? That block.
I don't know what block that is. I mean, I know the movie, but I don't
It's in Mid-City.
Yeah, say the streets. You don't live there.
Ridgely Drive.
Ridgely Drive and
And Washington? Hoover? No, Hoover.
Oh, you lived. Oh, that's where I work. Yeah, like Hoover and Slauson.
Now
No.
it's super gentrified.
Yeah.
It's not like that at
yeah,
all.
like there's really nice apartments there.
Yeah. They've cleaned it up.
So many nice
Like, we-
apartments now.
Yeah, we go out there and I'm like, oh, this is not where I grew up.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the house I grew up is gone. Like, gone.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I thought you always lived in that one house. No?
No, we moved there
Like
literally
when you were 16?
right
15?
right before
Right before you turned 16.
it was before I turned 16, but not right before I turned 16. It was like February of 2006. Yeah, so like junior year.
So you weren't always in Hollywood, or is it just a different part of Hollywood?
Different part of
Different,
Hollywood.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
Yeah.
like 5 minutes away from
Yeah.
where she was.
Okay, so you
before,
just moved down the block,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kinda.
and then like you know what's it's not strange, but it's a little different because Hollywood is like little Central America.
Yeah.
Like you were one of the few Mexican people there living there, no?
That has stayed.
Yeah,
that has stayed.
that has stayed.
that has
Hey,
stayed.
I know.
Yeah, I had a bunch of family members and they all left to like Detroit, Michigan,
Monterey Park.
Denver. No.
No?
Other states.
Denver, out of the state, yeah, out of California.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
What is that?
Jobs,
Oh,
traffic.
okay.
They hated the traffic. They
Probably
really
cheaper.
hated the traffic. Yeah, and then we grew up, going to Mexico and having land and stuff. So yeah, they I have a aunt and uncle in Denver who have like an ostrich and
Oh, damn.
yeah, an
big-ass
ostrich
bird.
and cows. And my aunt milks the cows and makes cheese out there. And
She really likes that.
yeah, they like that. And they'll go to Mexico and do in Mexico for like 4 months straight and then come back to Denver and like just do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's kind of why all my family left.
Oh, man. That's cool.
Crazy.
And then, the thing about growing up out here, Omar's from Pomona, actually, right? For the most part, you lived Pomona most of your life?
Since I was 16, yeah.
Since you were 16, okay. And then when today he mentioned that, like, hey, there's a lot of, like, just us out here, you know?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by us?
Yeah. Well,
Like Hispanic.
Oh,
Like,
like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
in the valley, you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I noticed that. I was like, damn, like it's just like raza out here.
Yeah.
Well, there was a very large Mexican American community in the valley.
Yeah,
And
so
then like
Nice,
you had
no?
one side was like the white people, and then the other side was Mexican Americans.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
farmland. We used to they used to grow oranges.
Yeah.
The orange groves.
Yeah.
yeah, so like in my high school, there was never like any like race wars or anything like that because we're all the same.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did have it too.
And then that's what I was gonna get at too. I know in Hollywood, like not that we support or anything, but like to me it's interesting, like why the hate or anything like that came up. Like,
But
between-
the Armenians.
it's
The
yeah,
Armenians.
and there like your high school was very diverse. My high school was very diverse. Michael's was not.
no,
Michael's was
Yeah,
very
that's
brown.
interesting.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to say it like that. That's fine.
well,
Latino.
Yeah, I live in Little Armenia. And so it's just
And then we had Magnet that would bring people
from
from,
from
yeah.
from
yeah, so did
LA.
we.
Yeah.
And then, but like, where are they? Would they just like just come here?
Were they what?
They like. I feel like
With the Armenians, it was like
about
it
what?
was just like us, like it was just like first generations. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It was
Oh,
just like
yeah,
us,
yeah, yeah.
where we were all first generations. You know,
But
and
Armenian culture also is kind of like la Latino culture. That
Very
they're
much
very
so.
like proud to be Armenian, and they are stuck with their like cultural
Yeah,
beliefs
no.
and stuff. But they're like
more
they're like a
like
unit.
more. Yeah, no, they're more like
yeah, like if you were an extra large, you were a large if you're Armenian.
Well, if
No?
there's any Armenians listening, I want to know what the deal is with the Armenian gangsters. Because
Yeah.
you guys look just like ours, but you're Armenian.
Yeah, actually,
I feel like I would be
The,
more scared of
like
them.
the
I don't
socks and everying, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
The chain.
You know, I have a friend. I'm gonna hit you up, Ramsey. I know you're watching. I'm gonna call you on. You're not intimidating at all, but I want you on here. You can answer all my
he
questions.
dresses like that, or
Nah, he doesn't.
Oh, I'm like, is he a little gangster? Should we be scared? I don't know.
Nah.
I take it back.
Nah, he actually owns and runs a gas station somewhere out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for him.
laundering that money, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not
She
saying,
said it, not me. I didn't say anything.
I'm not saying yes or no.
Confirming
Yeah.
or denying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think about that. But yeah, here you only have more Latino
Yeah.
in the schools.
And I'm not saying it's better. I'm just like I've never experienced anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and what's crazy is that like even LA, there was a big, like you said, you mentioned there was a lot of Mexicans. There's not that many Mexicans now, and there's been Hondureños. A lot of Hondureños have come in now.
yeah, a lot of Central Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also because of all what's been happening.
Yeah,
too.
but there was like a flood. Like I had students. I had a couple students. Like, where are you from? Honduras. Where are you from? Honduras. You
Yeah.
know? And then like there's little Honduras restaurants opening up too, really good too. By the
A
way,
lot.
on
You're
Edgewater
right.
and Melrose.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's kind of spreading out there too, because in Hollywood, like in the boulevards, you'll see like random tents just
Yeah.
for blocks and blocks and blocks
Tacos,
of tacos or whatever
Thai
whatever they're
food.
selling. Thai food too?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
if you go down Hollywood, like Hollywood and Western, it's little Thailand, and so they have their little spots outside. Like there's
Yeah,
the
I just
restaurants.
started.
and-
On the street. I'm not talking about restaurants. I'm just talking about on
No,
the
it just
street.
started on the street. They're
the
doing
street.
little Thai nights.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, that's
yeah.
crazy. Damn,
Also
we
by
gotta
the
hit it
99
up.
cent store, they do it too.
on
Yeah.
Sunset and
Yeah, by the
Sunset and-
99 cent store. He's like, all right, right now.
Dude, like, and you know, we and Jessica have talked about like moving to like out of state or
Oh, I thought you were going to say Hollywood. I was gonna
No,
say,
no,
oh
no,
my God, no.
Specifically Vegas, but the thing is, I just can't. Like, I know Vegas has like probably have great Thai food, but right here there's like 20 great Thai foods. You know?
Like I feel like we have the best food
Yeah.
in the country.
Yeah.
It's more
Wow.
it's authentic. You know?
It
Like-
It's authentic, you know?
Yeah, like even if you want barbecue, like everybody says Texas has the best one, like, but you'll find something just as good over here too.
Texas is good with barbecue though.
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
like,
Oh, that's right. You've been there. Your cousin's from out there, right?
My best friend, yeah.
Yeah, your best friend.
Yeah. I would probably say just have you gone to Texas and tried the barbecue?
Yes, I
He's
have.
been there, but
Oh, and
Yeah.
you still think it's pretty good here too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great. I've been out there, specifically the Dallas Fort Worth area, and I've had the Kansas City barbecue that they've called, and I've had the 32-ounce steak, and it's great. But that steak at the Magic Castle is just as good, if not better.
melt in your mouth, right?
I haven't had it in years. So
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure it's still amazing.
Oh, yeah,
Best
it was
steak.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Their food was, I would say, it's still, and their drinks were always like
And then,
delicious.
Yeah.
And then on Ventura Boulevard, it's called AJ's Barbecue, or
Oh yeah, that place. I've never gone to that one, but I've heard it's pretty good.
AJ's Tex-Mex. It's
Yes.
on Magnolia and I don't know, like Laurel Canyon.
well, whatever it is. But
I've heard that place is pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never
It's
been.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
like,
place is
I
good.
felt like there wasn't, like, maybe it was a little bit better in Texas, but like
Like,
this
you
is down
still
the street.
could.
This is down the street.
Yeah.
You get something.
Yeah.
You get
Oh,
something
that's
as
true.
good.
I mean, what's in Vegas? Vegas, you could still have all types of. You guys would move to Vegas. The houses are so nice over there too.
It is.
And it's just like here.
Yeah.
Like you could find the same. Like
Yeah.
a lot of Hispanic people have moved over there and all kinds of different ethnicities. So
all
there's you
types
could
of
find all
food.
you could find all types of food.
yeah, but it's just not the same. Like I need to be stuck on the 101 for
No, you don't.
45 minutes.
Like you said, he's a creature of habit, like you
Yeah.
said earlier.
Yeah.
That's right. And then, like, when was the last time you went to Pico Rivera?
I went last year.
Last week?
I've never been.
Have you guys been to that Picolandia?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is
it's
that?
just a pop up. Like, so it's just a bunch of, well, so they have different stuff. So they have different stuff. So,
Wait, is it like a festival?
well, they
or
do have like a, so you know how
isn't
there
it
was
like a jaripeo?
well, so there's different stuff. So they do have the food night. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with
yes.
Avenue 24. So
we
Avenue
went last week.
24 got so
No.
overcrowded during COVID. Like so many.
It was a different one. But yes,
Avenue
sorry.
24 got so in Highland. It got so overcrowded that they like shut it down and they closed it, and so they went to Pico Rivera and they did it there. So it's just like it was a bunch of
Oh, that's where it
food.
is now.
Yeah, well, I think they still post there because
Yeah,
they
they
first
still
started
do
off
it.
with the taco stand,
Yeah.
and then it blew up to like a bunch of other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, but they do it at Pico every so often, like once a
I think
month.
it's yeah.
or
I
something
think it's
like
once
that.
a month, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But-
then they have jaripeos, and then they have concerts. Usually, it's like when they do have their concerts, usually it'll be like
no, I'm
the
just gonna-
jaripeos first, and then the artist, the music afterwards, el baile después.
Got it.
Oh.
Hey, you want to ask what Yesenia thinks of Pesa Mucho or Pesa Pluma?
Peso pluma.
Yeah.
It's new. It's putting the Mexican music out there.
Yeah.
You know, getting recognized.
I was just telling Monica about it because Monica says that she doesn't listen to that music,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Don't come at me.
Yeah, I won't. But I was telling her that like my main music is like rock, let's say, right? And then really I do listen to everything. But I always liked like the old corridos, right? Because I've always liked that it tells a story and all that. And then this new wave of corridos, these kids are like 22, 23. They're babies, right? But, and really what they're like singing about is maybe not stuff we really can relate to.
Yeah.
Because they are talking about drugs.
Yeah.
And some love songs, right? But the fact is that this guy, Peso Pluma, had 6 songs in the top 20 globally.
Right.
And that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
He's got a
That's
pretty
a
sick
huge
mullet.
deal. He does not have a sick mullet.
No.
You like it, but
Yeah, I like it.
I mean,
He's
it's a
like dreaming
it's-
about it. He's like, that's gonna be me.
He's a cheesy looking dude, but he's this brown kid that is like
He's
Yeah.
doing it.
globally the top 20, 6 songs.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I mean, I went to Coachella, you know, and Bad Bunny brought out
Oh, hey, my bad.
He had 6 songs
yeah.
in the top 20. and he had one number one song. I think it was like a number two song also. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's huge.
I mean, it's
And I
just,
still
but
don't
it's
know
not.
about
But it's not just like Peso Pluma, like I said, like Bad Bunny. You know, Bad Bunny's in a big
course.
hit, and then
Yeah.
he made a song with Grupo Frontera, and
Yes.
then like now that song is being like that was like your first Mexican group at Coachella. You
Yeah,
know, so
yeah.
that was pretty big, and that was pretty interesting to see.
And you guys are obviously hating that he's dating Kendall Jenner, right?
Yes.
I think everyone is.
kidding.
Lucky I am too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, damn. You can do better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can do
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a
That's not
marketing
even. I
stunt.
know.
Um,
I don't
Come
know.
on, you know.
But yeah, Peso Pluma is not my type of. I like Mexican music, but like for me, I like norteñas con sax. You know,
Yeah.
Wait, norteñas con qué?
Sax.
Sax.
She likes a
saxophone?
song. Like if you don't know what that is, type in on your Spotify or Apple Music, Jugo de Piña, and that's what she's talking about.
Hugo?
Yeah,
No,
Jugo de Piña. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
No? Okay. Well, Omar, right here, play the clip Jugo de Piña. And then people know what she's talking about.
You know what's funny? I've been friends with Yesenia for such a long time, and I'm still confused with like corridos and stuff. But this is how you know that I'm like I don't know. She's been trying to get me to go to you did get me to go to Mexican clubs, and it's totally out
But
of my
the
comfort
shadiest
zone.
one. I
Oh,
took you
damn.
to the shadiest
The sh-
one. The shadiest.
Rodeo.
I think that's why I'm traumatized.
Rodeo's
No.
nice.
Oh,
Rodeo's
Rodeo's
nice compared to.
thought
But I
they
took you twice.
I thought they
twice.
closed it.
Rodeo.
You took me
No, I
once.
think Rodeo's
Twice.
still
Remember
open.
we went. You wore the orange dress that one time. Remember?
Wait, is that the one that?
That was like really shady. Really, we went.
I think that's why I'm traumatized because she took me
But we also went another time.
What made it shady though?
just the area.
There was
damn.
train tracks in the parking lot.
Yeah, there was
you know?
train track. There was
and there was just all old men. Like
It's all good.
Okay,
It
but
was-
it does bring in a particular crowd. I told Michael
Yeah.
like there's certain artists that I would love to go see, right? But it brings in a particular
Yeah.
crowd.
No,
that's
especially
why-
when you're in a shady area. It's
Right.
like those shady men and
But
the
I think
shady
that's why
area
I
all
like
mixed.
more norteñas con sax because it's all about like the
They're younger?
romance and
Oh,
you know.
I see. Okay.
It's
What
more
are the different
romantica.
types? So,
So, like,
norteñas,
los,
corridos, and what else?
There's banda, there's tamborazo,
Mariachi. So you like more like
zapateado,
yeah. So you might like more los rieleros, conjunto
Ri-
primavera.
Rileros del Norte.
Intocable.
Wow.
Los
Oh, okay.
pescadores.
I don't like them though. Intocable
He
is
doesn't
whack.
like Intocable.
I do. I love them.
Damn, I don't
I
know
love
any
them.
of these.
So, you know the stand-up bass? You usually hear it in psychobilly, rockabilly. Okay, and then there's also like the trumpet or trombone horns that you usually hear in
Yeah.
ska.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, well, this new wave of corridos has that.
Oh.
It's really interesting. It's really
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know
'cause I
that's
like
music.
that.
You know because
If you look at them, you would not click. I'm telling you, you would not click. But just the
I just love how
sound.
you're like, ugh, no.
Yeah, you look
Like-
at me.
But you know that's
Yeah.
that's
Oh
music.
my
So for
God.
instance, like where we were also having this conversation with our music teacher. It's his first year, and you know they just had their performance.
And you hate him?
No, he's lovely, but he was talking about
Got it.
polka. The in English, right? Polkas. Am I saying that right?
polka,
Polka.
like the music,
the
polka?
music
Uh-huh.
polka.
Fum, fum, fum. That
Right. Okay. In Mexico, where we're from, in Spanish, polkas. And it's like a traditional way of dancing.
All right. So real quick, what part of Mexico are you from?
Durango.
Durango. Okay. Let's tell this right here. There's these two guys that have been on this podcast. They're beefing right now. They're beefing. They're saying one of them saying the best tacos are in Mexicali. The other one saying DF. Which one?
I haven't been to the FA.
You have to
I wanna
choose.
go.
You have to choose.
I want to go to the FA.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
I
Yeah,
want to
mine
go.
too.
I want to go to the FA. I
Okay.
can't say
We've only
had a
if I've
layover
never
there.
had them. If I've never
Well, okay,
had
maybe
them.
the best tacos you've ever tried in Mexico. Where are they from?
Probably Guadalajara.
Okay, Gio, she's saying DF. You're good.
She's,
Sorry, Martin.
she's like, that's not what I said.
Okay. Continue.
Well, because there's different. There's tacos al vapor, and then there's like de canasta. Have you guys not seen Tacos Chronicles?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Can't
really like
watch-
tacos de canasta. Sorry.
Al vapor.
They're a little dry sometimes.
Yeah.
But
can't
I
watch that show
love
without being
tacos where
hungry.
the meat is cooked on a grill.
Right.
Where, like, the parrilla instead of a little, what is that thing called? La plancha?
Yeah, la plancha.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Monica, like since you don't know what's been going on, yeah, in the last few episodes, would you eat a sandwich de tamal?
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
go.
so
let's go.
wait. So we never said. So Monica is Guatemalan.
Yes.
And do you eat your tamal with bolillo?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
And so
That's why I'm like, bomb. Yeah, it's twin
No,
one.
no,
Yeah,
so-
it's not
no, no.
weird, right?
So imagine a Mexican tamal inside a big ass bolillo.
Where my lady by my house has that in her little
My
menu.
lady?
Yeah, like my tamal lady. I call her my tamal lady.
You have a connect.
I have a connect, but she has like breakfast tortas, which is like frijoles,
Yes.
the salchicha, chorizo, whatever. And then she has a pan francés, like el bolillo, whatever, with
Yeah.
tamal. And I remember looking at that, and I got it once actually, and because I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
But it's not weird. It's delicious.
Yeah.
it
You know
makes
what?
sense.
When I was growing up, we only called it pan francés,
pan francés,
right?
yeah.
And then I heard bolillo, and I was like, "What is that?" And then with him, he only calls it bolillo.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I know it is bolillo, but we would always call it
pan
pan
francés.
francés. Yeah.
And then you know what, like, being from Hollywood too, there is a bunch of like bomb ass Guatemalan street food out there.
Yeah.
Bomb ass.
Yeah.
And like the papa frita that they make out there, and the pollo frito they make out there, it's incredible. Where is your connect on that?
It's oh my god, I can't think of. It's a restaurant on Beverly and Normandy, and it's
Is it Rodolfo's?
Is that a
parents?
Korean place?
Shout out to Rodolfo's
Korean place?
parents.
Yeah, isn't there an all you
Guatemalan
can eat?
restaurant.
Oh, no, mine is Amalia's, and it's on
Amalia's.
Beverly and Normandy.
Normandy. Amalia's. Yes. For
That one
breakfast.
is- Yes, that restaurant. I took you once, didn't I?
Yeah, I've gone with my mom. And
Yeah, it's really that's like
mom
those
likes it.
frijoles are
Whatever.
the closest.
You love my mom.
That
I do.
Doña May, shout out to Doña May. It was just her
May.
birthday. That's who we would shout out. Doña May. It was
Doña
just her
May.
birthday. She's gonna.
Happy birthday, amor.
Hey.
Your sugar mama over here.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't tried his restaurant, but
Yeah.
I saw the video last time and it
Yeah.
was really good. But Amalia's has to be like their beans. You know Guatemalan beans? It's like
Yes. Black.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, black, but it's just like specific how they cook it over there. And that
Yeah.
restaurant is the same. And it's my favorite. It's Amalia's. Their service takes a little long, but it's because everything's so fresh.
And Jessica likes them a little more runny than me. I like them like maybe a day old.
Little
He likes
dry.
some
Yeah.
volteados.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. Well, I eat beans all the time, so yeah.
Jessica likes them like fresh, like right
Oh.
from the pot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a beaner
prefer
girl
'em.
for sure. So I'll eat
Yeah,
them
me too,
anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine. Beans for life.
Yeah.
And maybe because you're half Salvadorian, no? I didn't know that about the red beans, but they're bomb. They're fire.
The red beans?
Yeah.
So the
Not pinto
salvi
beans?
salvi beans are different. Oh. But it doesn't matter because now, especially now, if you go to a restaurant, they'll have black beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
What beans are usually in the pupusas?
See, like if you go to the lady on Branford, they're brown.
Yes.
My mom would make them with black beans. They're both bomb.
Yeah.
They're both
Doesn't
beans.
make a difference.
Yeah.
They're both beans.
But that's the moral of the story is that like out here, man, like all the street food is incredible.
Yeah.
No matter what part of LA you're from, if you're in Monterey Park, if you're from the Valley, from Hollywood,
Boyle
Pomona.
Pomona.
Yeah,
We just went to sorry.
we just drove all the way to Pomona to have tacos, and shout out to producer Omar.
10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah, 10 out
Ooh,
of 10.
what tacos?
What tacos?
They were off of Holt and what was the street?
Wait,
San
there's
Antonio?
like no name of the
San
taco
Antonio.
place?
Yeah, there is. What? No? There's no name?
No.
Oh.
It's just like a person, and
It's just a taco stand?
but it's
Yeah.
You know
so,
what? You're right. I don't think it had a sign.
okay, so
There was no sign.
yeah,
No,
if
that's
you,
how you know
Fine.
it's good.
yeah, if you're from
And they were really good.
Remember the Zell? He just had it like written down.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so like if you roll up and you didn't have cash, like they
It
had
still takes out.
You should just
Yeah.
pin it so people know and support
Yeah.
them. Go support that little. Oh, good! Yay!
yeah.
That's
we'll
how-
shout them out.
That's how he got us. I saw
You're
his
like-
video and I was like, we need to go there.
Yeah,
Next time.
Yeah.
I've said it in the past, but Omar's a legit ass fucking photographer. He makes anything look good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
it looks
trust you
super
today.
pro.
Thank you. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go follow him.
Please go follow him at the usual suspect and add your link this time.
I will.
Yeah, good.
Right
good,
here. Ding.
good. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Okay. Any final thoughts you guys have?
Yeah.
Thank you for
We have a
having
game.
us.
A game? Oh, yeah, go.
Did you come up with some?
I did not.
All
Sorry.
right, so think of some right now.
Okay, I'll let you guys go first, and I'll go last.
Oh wait.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I got mine.
Go ahead.
Are you guys guessing them? Like,
Yeah, so we're gonna play two truths and a lie, and like you can't guess hers
yeah, Monica's not allowed to
because
answer.
Monica's gonna know. So you
my
and
God,
I have to
okay.
guess which ones are truth and which ones are a lie, and then so on.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I say all three, right?
You say all three.
Okay. First one. I have broken, fractured at least 4 different bones within my body.
Okay.
Second one. My middle name is Maria. Third one. My grandpa was a white man.
Yesenia Maria.
Yeah.
Could be,
Yeah, it's true. It's a very common name.
but yeah, maybe her grandpa is a white man because why would she throw that in there?
That's true. She is very light skinned.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, which one's the lie?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Maria is your middle name.
I'm going to say that one's a lie, actually.
Yesenia Maria.
Yeah.
It sounds so like it has a ring to it.
Yeah. I'm going to say that one's a lie, and then the rest are true.
Okay,
Are you sure?
I'm
Maybe.
not sure.
I don't know. You know what? I'm not.
I'm kidding. I'm just
I'm not
instigating.
sure.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't sound right.
Doesn't
I
it
was
sound right, Yesenia Maria?
It actually does. For a second when you were like, wow.
Yeah.
like, no. You're saying a very proud person. Like if
Do you
that
have a
was-
middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
I was gonna say like she
Yeah,
doesn't.
see,
Yeah.
see.
I don't have a middle name either.
I know.
What?
Do you?
Yeah, Maria.
But the thing was, like, growing up, my older sister, her name's Merlin, and her middle name is Guadalupe. And
Yeah.
so, like,
Oh, she has one?
yeah, she does. She didn't like
So do
being...
both my brothers.
No.
And I didn't get one.
My older sister's the only one with the middle name.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I wanted a middle name. And so then, like, all right, Maria, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they just, like, you're Maria. And I'm like, no, I don't like it. No, you're Maria now, you know?
So cool.
Yesenia Maria.
Yeah, but no, I don't have a middle name. And yeah, I broke in at least 4 different bones. And
I believe that because you're very athletic. So I'm like,
Yeah. I know you guys didn't even mention that. You were like,
yeah.
of course you're like,
And then, yeah, my grandpa was a white man who went to Mexico.
Crazy.
Yeah. Was he one of those Mormons?
No. So he was actually like a cowboy. So he, for whatever reason, I'm not sure on the stories, because he died when my mom was like 5 years old.
Oh, damn.
So story is that he left because he was like smuggling cows back and forth between Texas and Mexico that weren't
man.
supposed to be,
Wow.
you know, taken back and forth. That's one story. And
So
then
he was a criminal.
yeah, and then the other story is
Never got caught.
your Western cowboy story. I have plenty of those for you.
That's crazy though.
And then the other is that, like, I guess, like, he enlisted and then left the army or something like that, and he was supposed to, like, go, but he had a whole family and left his family, went to Mexico.
What?
Dang.
What year was this?
This was 1912.
The original Savage.
Yeah, I mean, my mom was born 58. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he had a whole family. So put it this way. My mom's oldest brother, my uncle, when he got papers through his dad, and he went to meet his half brothers, and when he met them, they were like old, and it was their kids. So his, like, what, nephews
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
were his age.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and so, like, all of what would be my second uncles, they're all dead.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
Wild.
Well, I mean, they probably
Sorry
lived a
for your
good life. They
loss.
probably lived a good life. Yeah, and then he met my grandma and married my grandma and had his.
Yeah. That's what your
His
mom's
other
name is,
family.
May.
Yeah, so my uncles' names are Tom, Tom,
That's crazy.
Boy, Boy. My mom's name, May, May, and then my uncle, John, John. He's the only one with 4
Yes.
letters. Everybody
Yeah.
else, 3 letters. And then their last name is Babb, Babb.
What was your grandpa's name?
Walter.
Walter.
So random.
Reed?
And you're from Guzman.
Walter Reed? the meth
Walter Mercado.
manufacturer?
Walter Mercado.
Oh, that guy's weird. Shout out to Walter Mercado.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah, but, you know, Guzman from my dad's side, Bab from my mom's side. Bab Lucero. My dad, Guzman
These last
Barraza.
names.
Interesting. That's great. Because who would have thought?
Yeah.
I know. That's I was like, are you sure?
Well, I mean, just going back to like, I mean, like the polkas, all of that, where it was brought from,
Yeah.
there is a lot of northern state or like Guanajuato, I want to say, or like Guadalajara. You have, or what's the famous boxer? Who's a redhead? Canelo.
Canelo.
The red hair, you get that from Irish because there was Irish, people that came to Mexico in that side, in that particular area.
Yeah.
And so that's why you get like also this like mix of music because, they're brought from different.
Yeah, because obviously like they like to party and they cross the
They
border.
do like the party.
Yeah, and then I know I'm not the first one to say it, but like there's a reputation that like the Irish are the Mexicans of Europe, right?
Oh, I've heard that.
Is that what they
before.
say?
I know, I've
Yeah,
heard that
you've heard
before,
that too, right? You've heard that too.
Yeah, I've heard that
Yeah.
too. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
I've always wanted to go to Ireland.
yeah.
Ew.
That's on my bucket list,
Because of the
Ireland.
scenery, of the drinks and of the scenery.
Yeah.
Totally went.
My two truths,
You
one
want-
lie.
Yeah.
I feel like mine are a
Are you
little too
next?
easy.
All right,
Okay.
Monique.
I have to have like a poker face. Okay. Okay. I can't whistle or wink. I've slept in a car overnight in Florida without a hotel. I am the baby in the family.
Okay, well, we know she is the baby.
Yes. So
Right?
I
Yes,
think
we just discussed this.
I think the
earlier.
first one's a lie.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, the first one's a lie.
The first one's a lie?
Yeah.
Wait, so you do think I can whistle and wink?
Yes.
Okay, no, I can't.
Oh, then. Never mind.
Oh, damn, I did good. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I can't whistle or I can't wink.
So
I'm not gonna
Florida
try.
was a lie?
No, Florida's it's true.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, because you can. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So the third
Wow.
one was
So
a
what
lie.
happened in Florida? Talk about Florida.
Well, because I went to South Beach. I think, there's an age like when you rent a car. Well, how old are you supposed to be? Like
24?
25.
Yeah,
26?
something like that.
So we went to South Beach
Different
when
answers.
we were 23 or 22, and it was Memorial Day weekend. Anyways, the place that we got as a hotel, we went to Key West one night, and we drove and we like didn't shower. We were hungover, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go in a hotel. I know it was even gross. And we're like, we're gonna get there. We're gonna go to a hotel. That place it was before Airbnb. It was like 2013, like before any of that stuff, and they're very
Right.
strict on the rules. Only one person in our group was actually 24, and they checked all of our IDs, and they didn't give us a room.
Oh, my God.
And it was Memorial Day weekend and everything was booked.
Oh, damn.
So we had a minivan and we had to sleep in there and like find a little street with the window. And it was Florida. It was hot. It
Yeah,
was
humid.
It was like 7 of us in a car. And we were like hungover, stinky, like hadn't showered and trying to look for a place. And like it was bad. And then the next day
Sounds great.
It was bad.
For you?
It was for you, yeah. And then like it was scary. We were like what, 23, 22, 23, like
Yeah, that is scary.
like all girls and then the next
Why
day
did you guys go over there? Just because
it was a girls trip, yeah, to
okay.
like just go to South Beach, and then we went to Key West, and Key West is where we got stranded for like a night.
And you drove from here?
No, we flew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. But from South Beach to Key West is like a good drive.
Oh,
So yeah, so we stayed, and I'll never forget because then the next day we went in a gas station, like all 6 girls like trying to brush our teeth, kind of like wash our armpits, and like it was creepy, like that young.
Yeah.
Still had
Yeah.
the best time of her life, though.
Still had the best time. But
Oh, you
like,
were part of this.
I was
No,
not.
she
I was
wasn't.
not.
But it was one of those
not.
things like, what do we do? Like, it's nighttime. Like, are we just
Yeah.
gonna sleep in the car? Like, we can't find anywhere.
I mean, at least you guys were together.
Yeah, I know. But I'll never forget. It was just so funny. Just in the bathroom trying to like
Yeah.
A bird
look
bath.
presentable. Yeah, a little bird bath.
Yeah, a bird bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Your
You want me to go next?
Yes, please.
Okay. Sorry. I should-
So you guys will answer this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I have had brunch with Lance Bass from NSYNC. I have my nipples pierced. And I have swam cage free with sharks in the ocean.
Cage free. Mm-hmm. Oh, these are good.
What do you think, Omar? You want to participate?
One of my lights went out.
I'm gonna go with.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with nipples pierced is a lie.
I'm gonna go with. I don't know.
I know. That's hard. hard.
I feel like you're down for that.
Yes, I wouldn't
feel like you're
doubt
down for that.
it, but
I'm gonna say brunch with Lance Bass.
You think
It's a lie.
that's a lie?
Yeah.
And you? The nipples?
the nipples.
Okay, so I do not have my nipples pierced.
Yeah.
I was like, I could see her. I could see her be down.
I would see you, but
Yeah, I know. I feel like people would think that,
Oh yeah.
I would have my
be
nipples
down.
pierced, but
Yeah.
no, I don't. But yeah, I have had brunch with Lance Bass from
What?
NSYNC.
How was that? For what?
It was
Like,
great.
random-
He's so sweet. So,
That's a cool.
yeah.
yeah.
Thing to
And we
say.
sat at the same table.
Really?
Yeah, like it was like this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was there with his husband.
Ooh.
And because of work, we were at some like mixer thing, like a networking. And he happened to be there. Yeah.
Oh my god. He seems
And
really nice.
I think my boss knew he was going to be there. And he's like, do you guys like Lance Bass? And I was like, do we like Lance Bass?
Oh my. Do you know when I was born?
And yeah, so we went there and we have a picture. I'll send it to Omar. Maybe you could put it in here.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Nice. Oh my god. That's so
I
crazy.
think we can manage that.
What are your?
What restaurant was it?
Oh yeah.
It was at a lady's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some lady's house.
A
A
private
fancy
donor.
lady house. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those
Catered.
like
Events.
hospital event things where they donate. Like
Oh.
you pay to eat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It
Like
was
you
like
buy
that.
a table or you buy
Yeah.
a plate stuff. Oh,
I
how
think-
cool! That's a
I
cool
think
story.
that this game is kind of like hard for me because like I'm a very open person. Like okay, so I'll say three things.
Maybe things from when you're a kid or
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, can I play because
Yeah.
I won't know them?
Maybe I don't know. You might know.
Okay.
All right. My two front teeth are fake.
Okay.
Yes.
I've been to Germany for Oktoberfest. And the third one is I don't know. Let me see, what the hell am I thinking of? What can I think of? What can I think of? I've driven a motorcycle proficiently. One of those is a lie.
Whoa.
Wait, you got me with the last one.
Yeah, right?
For sure, the middle one I'm gonna say is truth.
Yeah, because we know
Yeah,
that
we
you
know.
went to Germany.
Damn.
We know your life.
Okay, I can be part of this because that. Okay,
I'm gonna go with the teeth.
I know Germany is true. We've never talked about teeth. Like,
Yeah, I would think you would know. I think you would know. Being sugar mama and everything.
You gotta know these facts.
You gotta know if you gotta pay for those veneers or not.
Hey, they're expensive.
yeah, and then I don't know the motorcycle.
I'm gonna say the teeth.
I'm gonna say the teeth.
I'm gonna say the teeth, and I'm gonna tell you why after you tell me that.
Okay, so you
The
think
teeth
that's a
is
lie?
Fake.
The teeth is a lie.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lie.
Yeah,
You've ridden a motorcycle?
because Lee, right?
No,
no,
not because of that.
him?
I have driven a motorcycle, but like not professionally, so I lied on that part. But I have driven
But
one.
you have driven
Yeah.
I was like professional in NASCAR or whatever. Like I was with his little mullet, and I'm just kidding.
Okay, ladies, thank you for coming on. This has been another episode of Tall Boy Sunday. Like, subscribe, send a hate comment.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on those hate comments. God damn, please send one.
Don't send one on this
Yeah,
one.
maybe not this one.
Yeah.
But like, I welcome all my new Hollywood followers.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Thank you
Please.
for having us. Yes.
please.
Yes, thank you, babe.
And then in the description, I'm going to leave a link to our Cash App. It keeps the lights on, and send us a few beers. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Some suggestions.
Cheers.
Thank you
And
for
suggestions.
for having us.
So I already finished my beer, but I'll open another one right now for the post party. All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.